Now, listen, you guys, Nicki Minaj is out there displacing Travis, and we're going to be discussing about how she also brought out Central Cee as well as Afro B. And Eminem, what is your problem? Like, oh my goodness, leave Bongo 2 alone. We are not prepared for yet another sympathy campaign, okay? Because you do know that this girl feeds on sympathy, right? And we're also going to be discussing about Flomilli and her loser behavior, seeking for attention. Now, these are some of the things that we will talk about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, we are going to talk about this entire Nicki Minaj situation where her tour is out there breaking multiple records, okay? According to touring data, Nicki Minaj Spring Friday 2 is aiming for 120 to 130 million from 900,000 tickets and 70 shows. It could challenge Travis Scott's Circus Maximum for the #2 highest grossing tour by a rapper in history, okay? Not just by a female rapper, by a rapper in history, okay? So yeah, congratulations, man, to Nicki Minaj for this iconic era of hers. And you guys do know that, well, Judas Degrassi is the one who's currently holding the first position. So people are like, oh my goodness, imagine how Lil Wayne feels looking at that, looking at Judas Degrassi on #1 and of course Nicki Minaj on #2, the entire original Young Money actually holding those top positions. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Personally, I just want to say congratulations, and you can hop in the comment section and issue a congratulatory message as well. Speaking about Nicki Minaj, you guys, it seems like she was out there shutting down the teens, okay? Because Nicki Minaj not only brought out Central Cee, but also brought out Afro B, you guys. And honestly speaking, that's one thing about a Nicki Minaj concert. It's so unpredictable. And the fact that she does not announce these people beforehand really does go to show like that no matter what, people will still show out to see Nicki Minaj. And I'm really glad that she's out there being inclusive with people. Afro B was a very, very pleasant surprise, if you ask me. And it seems like he himself was not even, aware that he would be able to perform on Nicki Minaj's stage. Okay, and I will always applaud her for that. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly insert a snippet of Afro B talking about his experience performing at Gig City. It does seem like Central Cee was out there also showing love to Nicki Minaj, and yeah, he did post a little something about Super Freaky Girl when he was allegedly backstage, so literally watching it whilst waiting to perform. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that, because that also has sparked rumors that, well, there might be a Nicki Minaj and Central Cee collaboration in the works. Okay, so yeah, let me just quickly insert a snippet of Afro B talking about his experience and how he ended up performing on stage. Okay,
so guys, had the most random Thursday. Yeah, my boy he was in London, so we linked up on Wednesday. He said, it's Nicki Minaj tomorrow. Pull up to Manny and quick introduction or whatever. Next thing you know, as I get on the train, on arrival, they're telling me you're performing. Didn't come prepared, no haircut, not even the swag I would usually wear. But shut down regardless, man. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. DJ Booth, big up. Shout out to the Barbz. You know what it is. Check. Yo, big shout out to Nicki and that team for showing love, man. She didn't have to. She allowed me to bless the stage. Her stage in Manchester, man. So shout out to the Barbz. You know what it is. Making history. More music coming.
Well, there you had it, you guys. Okay, moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. We are going to talk about Eminem and of course Bongo 2. Oh my God, Eminem, why are you doing this to us? Okay, Just when we thought that finally the sympathy train was going to come to a stop, here you come talking about this girl and giving her yet another card to basically play and, you know, cry sympathy and things like that. Oh my God. Okay, so it seems like, well, the hotties are out there crying, oh my God, Eminem is being disrespectful to Bongo too. We will take the power away from Eminem. How dare Eminem disses Megan Thee Stallion? And I'm just looking at them like, if you think that Eminem cares, I'm sorry. You don't know him. Like, if you really think that he cares about all of this, you don't know him. Now, this is what Eminem had to say, you guys. This is the reason why they are crying all over the TL. Well, Eminem said, if I was to ask for a Megan Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? Okay. And oh my goodness, the Tories are crying. The Hotters, I mean, they are crying, you guys. They are all over the place. Oh my God. Somebody says she's the sweetest rappers in the industry and this is how she's treated. And I'm like, rap has never been about being sweet. That's one thing that people don't understand. It has never been about that. And it's very saddening to see that, well, these people are trying to turn it into that. It's not about your sweetness, okay? It is not about that. It's about your pen. And there's nothing, like, this is literally a double entendre. And for them to cry on there, you know, crying and things like that, it's very insane to me, okay? Now, you see that these people are actually twisted because one of the fans initially, when this came out, actually, you know, was out there saying, oh my goodness, Eminem name dropped, you know, Bongo too. Oh, this is such a flex and things like that. This is what one person said. They said, notice how he wants a Megan collab and not a Nicki collab, okay? And this was obviously made to be a drag at Nicki Minaj because, well, according to them, they had comprehended that, well, Eminem is looking for a Megan Thee Stallion feature, okay? This is the same person. And then a few hours later... they came and said, why do rappers have the audacity to use Megan's situation as a bar when it's got nothing to do with them? And I'm like, make it make sense. Which one is it? Which one are you picking today? Are you guys going to be, you know, on the protect B women or stuff like that? Or are you just going to be on your, you know, bragging stuff? Because initially you were out there bragging that, well, Eminem is asking Bongo 2 for a collaboration. And now you're crying, you know, you're going the sympathy route. This is why I can't take them seriously, okay? They did the same thing with his. They were out there saying it's not a diss track, but now they're like, oh my goodness, it's the best diss track ever. And I'm like, no, man, keep the same. And at this point, I'm like, do these people even take time to listen to themselves? Like, one moment, his is not a diss. Oh my God, she did not mention anyone. And Kendrick Lamar drops, you know, he's on diss tracks, and oh my goodness, his is such a diss track that went #1. And I'm like, oh my God. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Bongo 2 and this entire Eminem situation. And the clownery is the fact that, well, these guys actually do think that they can cancel Eminem because of this. I'm like, no, man, you can't. Like, you can't. Like, you cannot. Okay? And in my mind, I was just like, if they thought that Red Ruby was brutal, well, clearly they haven't met Slim Shady. I hope they don't keep up with this, okay? I hope they don't try and make trouble and issues where there is no issue, okay? The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, another day, another dad, Flomilli, okay? It seems like her account was allegedly hacked, or at least that's what she wants us to believe. And she was out there saying a lot of different things about Nicki Minaj. Well, the account was saying a lot of things about Nicki Minaj, disrespectful things. And yeah, so they're saying that the account was hacked. But I'm like, the coincidence, you guys, well, she gets hacked, and the first person that she speaks about that the hacker thinks to, you know, to tweet about is Nicki Minaj. You know, it's very annoying because Cousin Sloth did the same thing. But I'm really glad that this time the Barbz literally paid the dust, because I honestly do find it weird. You get hacked and the first thing the hacker decides to do is to disrespect Nicki Minaj. And this is the same girl who was being funny the day that Nicki Minaj got arrested. This is the same girl who is obsessed with Nicki Minaj, because as far as I'm concerned, Nicki has never had any issues with this girl, this knockoff version of Missy Elliott. Like, I mean, even your godmother or whatever, you know, the mumbling and cackling, they're not even touching Nicki Minaj. And you, the offspring, is out there still trying to be shady. Like, it does not make any sense, okay? Oh my God. Let me know in the comment section what you think about, Flomilli out there trying to be shady and smart around Nicki Minaj. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, we are going to talk about, lottery ticket, okay? It seems like lottery ticket is out there being slow once again, with this entire beef and wagyu conversation. At this point, I'm like, are you just looking for attention, okay? Because she said this a couple of months ago where she was like, I don't eat beef, I eat wagyu. There's a difference because there's $1,000 steak. And, she was doing those over-exaggerated expressions, trying to make it seem like she's from the hood when we all know that, well, and she was doing all that, and people had an entire conversation about it at some point, and people got over it. And here she comes again, talking about, oh, I dislike that you guys don't understand my sense of humor. And to me, it really is giving, she's just looking for people to talk about her, because no one is, checking for her like that. So she's just trying to, start some drama again. And at this point, I'm like, lottery, okay? You played with your own career the same way that this Paprika Spice has played with her own career. And it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault that you were gassed up by the internet to go against Nicki Minaj, disrespecting her family, calling her all sorts of names. And now nobody is checking for you. Like, no one's checking for you.
Baby, I don't eat beef. I eat wagyu. I don't eat beef. I eat wagyu. Latto, who you beefing with? I don't beef. I wagyu.
The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we are going to talk about Remy Ma. It does seem like they might actually be official with the boyfriend, the better rapper. I don't know which one of them, because that, well, rumor has it that it's quite a number of them, better rappers. So at this point, I'm like, which one is this one? Who here knows about which one is this one? Who knows that? Anyway, so I was just saying that, well, it does seem like one of her better rapper boyfriends was out there wishing her happy birthday and things like that. And I'm just like, life has a way of just, humbling people, okay? This girl came on, accusing Nicki Minaj of sleeping with the whole entire Young Money. And meanwhile, she's out there, laying down with her, a couple of people, allegedly. So I'm just like, karma has just a way of doing its things, okay? So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, it seems like Young Miami is out there talking about, Judas DeGrasse saying that she does not believe that, well, he's at a BBL. And I do get it. I don't think that he's at a BBL, but I do think that he had some artwork done. And so people really were not having it in the comment sections. They were basically dragging Caresha, saying that, well, it's very apparent that, well, Judas DeGrasse has had some work done. But this time, I'm sorry, in as much as I say that Caresha is not the brightest, in the room at most times, I think that this time, she was taking the literal meaning of a BBL. That's why she said that, well, she does not believe that Drake has had a BBL done. However, in as far as other procedures are concerned, I mean, the overnight abs, we saw them. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. By the way, of course, the first video is coming out on the T-Plug 2 today. So I think in about 5 or 6 hours, go and check out the T-Plug 2, because like I promised you, there is going to be content on that site. Until my next one, see you.